live in islands in the Caribbean.
We kind of thought more ethnic.
Yeah,
more.
I think most of the people we have aren't white. So
yeah, I don't think we have any white people.
Maybe two.
Super Media Runner.
Today we are going to talk about One Piece, not the TV show by Netflix that hopefully will have a trailer by the time this video comes out, but we want to create our own One Piece movie with pitch runners. So let's get started. First, we want to talk about the plot summary and cast introduction. But before we talk that, some of our knowledge with One Piece. I've probably watched more One Piece than John at this point.
I honestly just started watching it.
Yeah.
Maybe like last week. I just finished with the Orangetown.
Yeah, with Buggy.
Buggy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I finished the arc after that too. They're about to go. They're about to go into spoilers. Not really. They're about to go into the restaurant ship.
I was gonna say spoilers for like people that haven't watched.
No one's gonna know what the fuck
since the 4Kids broadcast. But yeah, I'm more familiar with it. I really like the series, animes and mangas to get into, so lots of history in there. But I think with a movie, I think it's gonna be a lot shorter. It's not gonna be like as crazy as the show is probably gonna be.
Oh, this anime is like thousands of episodes long.
Yes.
Obviously we can't do a movie on 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
In Pitch Runners, we will go over cast, plot summary, and our whole movie pitch using Dan Harmon's story circle through the main character's journey. But before we take that journey, we must consult the studio deck. We pick one card and must do what the card says during the presentation of our idea.
So for this movie, we have decided to go through the
Romance Dawn and Orange Island arcs. So up to where Buggy gets defeated. So that's probably where we're going to go. Just some of the cast that we have. So Luffy is going to be played by, we thought, Marcel Ruiz.
Marcel Ruiz, very young kid. He's from what?
He's Puerto Rican, and he's from a couple of TV shows.
He's like a Disney kid, no?
Kind of a Disney kid, and he's also in a sitcom and on Netflix. So he's got some pretty good funny chops. I just like that he's young and he has very like. I think he probably has a good sense of timing with when it comes to comedy.
And with these castings, I know it's an anime from Japan, but we took into consideration they're pirates.
Most of them live in islands. In the Caribbean.
We kind of thought more ethnic.
Yeah.
More.
I think most of the people we have aren't white. So
yeah, I don't think we have any white people.
Maybe two. We'll see. So yeah, Zoro. We said Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan as Zoro, bro.
Even though in the arcs, they're roughly the same age. Like Luffy and Zoro are actually 19 in the beginning of those arcs, around 19. Skip. Yeah, pre-time skip. They're around 19. I always thought Zoro was kind of the older and wiser one, even though he's kind of dumb sometimes.
When I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, he's like a mentor. He's an assassin.
And he's a swordsman.
Swordsman. It looks like he has a lot of experience.
Yes.
And all that stuff. I mean, look how good he is with the swords and stuff. So that's why I didn't even think he was like Luffy.
Yeah, but I'm fine with him aging him out to
I'm down.
Especially with Sebastian Stan. He's about 45, I think.
Sebastian Stan, baby.
Yeah. So I think that's a pretty good, especially because he can play the very stoic and serious character, but he can also be goofy. So I was like, oh, you can do that. Nami we have is Zendaya. Zendaya.
My girl.
So yeah, I think she could play a really good, like quick-witted, like a rogue kind of character, like very thiefish. So just like Nami. So I think that'll be a very good character for her to play out.
And you're noticing there's we're going more. I feel like it doesn't even have. I cut this out because I don't even know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
For Buggy, we thought Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen as Buggy.
Yes,
he's the big star in the movie.
Yes,
he's the big bad of this movie. Who better to?
He's very comedic, but he's also very good with like putting on like a persona with his makeup as like a Borat or Bruno.
And he has huge range. He can be serious. He's done a lot of serious movies. He's done a lot of
he's been
crazy, hilarious movies. So I feel like his range can really bring Buggy justice.
Yes. So definitely, I think that's a pretty good A-list star for Buggy. So definitely that. And so now that we have plot summary, pitch, and cast introduction, time to bust out the studio deck V1 and draw our card. Ooh, cut cast. You must remove 2 characters from your idea completely.
Remove Luffy and Zoro.
Yeah, no. So what's funny is
we just cut minor characters now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So with the Romance Dawn arc, That's actually during where Luffy's facing off against Alvida. He meets with Kobe, who is who wants to be in the Navy, and then we have Helmeppo. What's his name? Axe John? No, Axe John Morgan or something like that. Who's like the corrupted Navy guy. So with those characters, I was thinking, okay, we don't really need the Romance Dawn characters, or we don't even need to go into the Romance Dawn arc.
True.
We can actually start at the Orange Island arc, where Luffy and Zoro are aimlessly drifting around sea in their little boat and come across Orange Island. So we're going to cut off the two characters of Helmeppo and Kobe, literally not only from the script and not only as characters, but as cast. So therefore, we have completed that part of the card.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to do Orange Island, starting with the first part of the story circle. They are in a zone of comfort.
So we were saying the movie's going to start off with the intro to the anime, kind of summarizing the whole plot of the premise of the movie / anime.
There once was a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. I left everything I own in one piece.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, and that's going to build up the whole world and kind of. It's probably going to be some exposition about the devil fruits, because those are really
Devil
hard to really
fruits,
think
and
about.
then there has to be like a montage of Luffy rescuing Zoro. That's a big deal.
Yeah, like him hanging from there, and then now they're part of the
just
crew.
play that whole scene in like a montage in the beginning. You know how movies quickly
Yes.
develop exposition with like montages.
It doesn't even need to be exposition. It could just be a song playing, and then it's just
song
like
playing out loud, and then
a picture without words. That's all you need. You don't need to explain every little thing in a movie, as long as you have the characters are good. So yeah, introduces the characters of Zoro, who's a master sword, who wants to be the greatest swordsman, and then Luffy, who wants to be king of the pirates, and he's very free-willed and all this stuff. And he has the ability to, stretch his limbs because he has the Gum Gum Devil Fruit, which makes him able to stretch.
turns him to rubber.
Turns him into rubber, yes. So yeah, they're in a zone of comfort. They are cruising around in their little ship. All of a sudden, they crash or move into
In the ship, they're hungry, they're starving, they think they're gonna die.
Yes.
When are we gonna get to land?
Right.
Shut up, we'll get there soon. We'll find something.
Yeah.
And sometime
they go into Orange Island, which is actually being overrun by the main antagonist of the Orange Island arc, Buggy the Clown, and his Buggy Pirates.
henchmen, lackeys.
Yes. So they're all kind of causing chaos in this Orange Islands, basically like plundering it, pillaging it. Meanwhile, while all of that craziness is happening, Nami, who is actually there
The third main character.
to also steal a bunch of money, and which is called berries in the anime, and manga, is. Yeah, so Zendaya will be playing Nami, and she's just stealing all this money, because later in the episodes, you're probably not on there yet. The only reason why she's getting this money is because she wants to pay off a debt from Arlong, who is the
All right,
shark
spoilers.
character.
I'm not there yet.
Sorry, but anyways, yeah. So she's getting the money for her own motives, and meanwhile, Luffy and Zoro are all just wandering around this island and not realizing that these people, these village people, hate pirates and they don't want anything to do with them. However, Luffy is different because he's actually a good pirate. So we're just trying to keep this as basic as possible.
So that's their unfamiliar situation. They're on a new island.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. These people hate them.
Yeah.
No,
but they want something. They want.
Well, Luffy wants to be. You already said that. He wants to be the king of the pirates.
Okay,
he wants to be the king of the
that's not
pirates.
part of the
Zoro
main plot of
wants
this
to-
movie anyway. So
What's the main plot of this movie?
But I'm just saying, well, because it's part of this. The arc is Orange Island arc. So it's
Okay, so what do they want from the Orange Island?
They want to defeat Buggy the Clown because he's causing chaos in this island.
Okay,
let's make it simpler. Okay, yeah. So then they enter into a situation where they are now facing off against Buggy's pirate crew and him. So they don't really know who Buggy is, and they're fighting him, and then they adapt to it because he has several henchmen, like an animal tamer, guy in a unicycle. They're not really that important characters. That's why I'm kind of like brushing
those are
through
some
them.
cool. Those can be some cool fights.
There's some cool fights though, because
like little mini bosses.
Yeah, like one of them is like a swordsman who uses a unicycle. He fights Zoro with his unicycle. It's really cool. That would be really cool to see in action. Can't wait to actually see that on the Netflix show. But yeah,
heavy CGI on the lion tamer.
Oh yes,
the beast tamer.
The big lion that he has,
That'd be a
that he
sick
tames.
fight.
Yeah, but the whole point is that Luffy and Zoro are pirates, and Although everybody has, everybody in the town believes that these like all pirates are bad. They're proving themselves as not only just pirates, but as heroes, as people that actually care about other people. So that's going to be the main driving force of all of this. So they adapt to it, and they get what they wanted. So what they get, what they do is they actually fight Buggy, and this is the best part I like, is that they also find out that Buggy is also a devil fruit user. He has the chop fruit. So that's going to be a really cool scene to see where
So that when he
cuts them apart,
displace his limbs, he can
Yes.
be cut apart.
Yes. As long as his feet are in the ground, he can move other parts of his body to like maybe use his hands. It's kind of like from Suicide Squad.
What's his name?
TDK,
TDK.
the detachable kid.
There you
So
go.
he takes his arms out, and rather than just annoying people with him, he actually has like his fingered daggers that he has. He holds a dagger on each one of his knuckles, and he like stabs people with them while also having them displaced. So that's really cool. It's gonna be really cool to see that. It would be really cool to see that. So yeah, they get what they wanted. They defeat Buggy, but they pay a heavy price. The money that was stolen by Nami, Zendaya's character, she actually ditches Luffy and Zoro and gets her own ship. Maybe gets Buggy's ship, steals it, and drifts away. And then maybe Luffy and Zoro come and find another ship, and then follow Nami because she stole all the money,
But don't they?
and then return to their familiar situation of continuing
In the middle of the
continuing
ocean.
their adventure. Yes,
Don't they?
having changed.
Don't they join up?
Yes, but I want them. I kind of want still this like little chase game where
Okay,
Nami's
okay.
kind of like leading them on because she's still like. Eventually, she does become their navigator, which is really
Yeah.
cool. But I want them to kind of be like these like. They're pirates. They all want something different, but at the same time, Luffy and Zoro are really close because they're working together. And Zoro's like, yeah, Luffy really did get me at a tight spot, and that's why I'm really loyal to him, because not only is he a good pirate captain, he is also a good man
person.
and a good person.
Yes.
So that's the crux of Luffy's character.
Yeah.
Luffy's character is really not that complicated, in my opinion. He's like this person that just wants to be free. So that's kind of the main message is that he not only wants himself to be free, but he also wants other people to have that freedom as well. And that freedom is coming from him freeing this town from being attacked by these clown pirates. So yeah, that's gonna be. I think that would be a really good One Piece movie.
It's like a nice
good first
Batman
movie.
Begins,
Yes.
kind of origin-y, not completely, but it gets right into the action, gets right into the meat of the anime. Because, I mean, in all honesty, for me, in my opinion, the anime kind of started off slow.
Yeah.
With the exposition. I mean, like I said, it's thousands and thousands of episodes long, so obviously the anime is going to be a little slower.
Right.
That's why I kind of feel like, looking at this, like, it would be a better TV show.
Yeah.
So that's why I hope if they don't fuck up this One Piece Netflix adaptation.
They're putting a lot of money on this.
Did they?
They have actual ships.
Oh, I saw the art. I saw the
a lot of actors playing a
set
lot of the minor
pictures.
characters, major characters. So it's like
I want it to at
a
least.
lot of money is rolling in this.
I want it to be good enough to at least get a second season,
Yeah.
or
And-
for it to keep going.
right. Cannot
Because
wait.
they fucked up Death Note. They fucked up. What was it? They fucked up Cowboy Bebop.
Nice that the Zodiac didn't look good at all.
Hopefully, third time's the charm, and they get an anime adaptation right.
Who knows? Maybe this will be the Super Mario Brothers movie of anime adaptations.
Or maybe this will be the last anime adaptation of all time. Because it's clearly not working. Well, it's clearly not working at Netflix if this goes down the drain.
It's funny because I just watched Marvelous Videos. He's a YouTuber. He just made a video not too long ago. Top third. He said 55 all anime movie adaptations currently out as of this year. And I actually want to watch a couple of these because they look very, very good. So I think maybe if the difference is the AAA anime movie, I think that's the hardest thing to do. I mean, they tried it with Dragon Ball Evolution. They tried it with all these other kind of like big budget like anime adaptations. I think that's the problem is you're putting too much money in these things that are pretty much very silly, very like very cringy
True.
sometimes. And it's just hard to really adapt that kind of like, kind of thing into for an American audience, for an entire audience,
From an
of
American
different
and a
around the
live
world.
action.
Yeah, so it's just crazy. So we'll see how that goes.
Hopefully, they get it right.
Yep. Catch you later, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think, and let us know if you'd like. What would you want for a One Piece movie?
Give us a new cast because I really don't like this Luffy guy. So.